Okay.
That's awesome.
We got questions ready, you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, just 1 second.
I can't
Rangers
hear you
Live
guys
Chat, you
anymore.
guys. This is
Oh,
Krista. You guys know me. Welcome to the show. We got Joe as our special guest this Friday evening. And we have our team members. You guys see over there, it's Ryan and Jess. Austin will show up momentarily. And again, we apologize for any glitches from earlier from his unboxing. Let's go ahead and start the show. Joe, can you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself?
yeah, I work on a show called That Hashtag Show. We do Morphin Mondays. I do all the Power Ranger stuff in the newsfeed here. That Hashtag Show, we bring geek news, like we're everything trending in geek pop culture. And Power Rangers is a big part of that, as you guys know.
Yes. Thank you, Joe, for showing up at our live chat today.
Absolutely. Thank you for letting me on the show.
Yes. And we're excited for you to be here. And again, anybody that is watching, we are offering, if anybody shares this link, this does not include our team members. So anybody that shares, the first 3 people that shares will receive a $5 gift card to Starbucks. So y'all like our Starbucks?
That's awesome.
Jess is at Starbucks. I drink coffee. I don't know about Ryan, but
I do.
share, you get a Starbucks gift card. So let's go ahead and start the show by always doing a game. And we love our games.
Oh, boy.
So, Joe, are you ready?
I am.
Okay, so I think, who has a phone ready?
I don't know if I have a timer, but let me look.
Okay, while Jess is pulling up the timer, the game is name as many Power Ranger characters in 30 seconds.
Okay. First and last name, or does it matter?
Can you do that? What was that?
Okay. First and last name, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. First name is
Okay.
okay. Because I know that
Ready?
some of the characters did not have last names.
Some of them, yeah.
Okay.
All right, let me know when you guys are ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Set.
Go.
Go.
Jason, Trini, Billy, Kimberly, Zach, Tommy, Rocky, Adam, Aisha, Sestro, Corcus, Delphine, Titus. I know I'm missing one of them. Kat, TJ, Justin, Cassius, Zane, Leo, Mike, Maya, Kendricks. I was gonna say Reggie,
Time.
but what's his name?
We always love.
I was gonna. Oh man, that's rough.
You didn't reach Time Force.
I was gonna try to go in order for a while, and then I just kind of fell off.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
We would like to say hi to our viewers at the moment that are watching. We got Kyron Davis, Daniel Romo, and again, thank you guys who are staying up to watch this live chat. I know in the different time zones it is like 10 o'clock. If you guys are in the Philippines, we have some viewers there, Japan. So thank you guys for watching this now, later, in the next few days. We thank you guys. So let's go ahead and start the show. Joe, can you tell us how the hashtag show started?
Yeah, it started with, I used to work at G4 as a producer on Attack of the Show and some of the live coverage, and I felt that there was a void missing for geek news and a geek outlet, so I was just like, yeah, let's create our own like geek thing. And I got a bunch of our friends together, and we just did it. It was pretty simple. Since most of us all that work on that hashtag show work in television and film production, like an actual television and film production. So it made that a little bit easier. But yeah, everyone that we have is a real geek, which is great, and that's something that I thought was important. You can see, like, if you can look behind me, I'm actually at our studio where we have like our green screen set up. I'll try to take a tour around.
Yeah.
There's not much here, so we pull these screens down that are behind me, and then we have a whole setup back here. And I'll take you back and candidly and show you all the equipment we have, if I can. So back here, as we do a little bit of editing, this is all the equipment we have. So yeah, that's stuff. How's it? A lot that goes into this. There's about 50 of us that work here that do this. There's like 12 people on Hashtag Show. We have 2 other channels. One is the cosplay channel, and the other one is a new channel we just started called Pop Culture Renegades. And Pop Culture Renegades is going to do Sentai reviews pretty soon.
Oh, wow.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So
That'll be a lot of fun.
Yes. Well, you answered my question. So I guess on your YouTube cover art, you have the Iron Man as your person. How did you come up with that?
Yeah, I do. I didn't. So what ended up happening is all of our cast members that are on the show, we got voted whatever character we'd be. I honestly thought I was going to be our Captain America, but they said based on my personality that I'd be our Tony Stark, which I was like, what? But it's true, I guess now, looking back, like I am very Tony Starkish. If you guys get to know me in real life, you'll see. I'm definitely the partier on our team, but kind of like the pseudo leader. I feel like Jessica's kind of like our real leader, but like it works. I like to have fun, and I pay for everything, so it works.
Very.
Team Cap.
Very cool.
Yeah, I was with you on Team Cap, but I'm Team Iron Man now.
Traitor.
Alright. Ryan, do you have the next one?
Yeah, can you describe each of your team members with only one word?
Ooh, my other cast members, with one word. Yeah, I will go with Jessica first. I would say funny. Dave, smart. Daniel, goofy. I could say Daniel in 2 words. Clown shoes. Who else we got? Lon, buff. Isaac, doctor. Alicia, cosplayer. Kelly, sweetheart. Myra, mom. Sarah, what would be Sarah's word? Sarah's tough. I would say Sarah would be intelligent. And I think that's almost everybody. I'm sorry if I missed anybody on my show.
You'll get called out later.
There's 12 of us. I'm sure I got all 12. Yeah, I'm gonna get an angry text. Oh, you didn't say me.
Okay, at this time, I want to say if anybody wants to go ahead and leave comments, if I know that sometimes we do have issues from reading or getting these questions, go ahead and ask any questions right below this live chat. We will see them and we will ask our special guest, Joe, or us. So I know, Frank, if you need to ask any questions, just go ahead and ask the questions right below and we will see them. Okay, so our next question. Who was your favorite person that you have interviewed so far, and why?
That's a great question. I am going to have to say Ciara Hanna.
I knew it.
Mainly because she is hilarious. She is, she always throws like curveballs at me, and she's up for anything. Like, she's my Power Ranger guinea pig, so whenever I have like a new game or a new thing to do, so like I always test it on Ciara first.
Yeah, I'm surprised she even lost that. She didn't do well on that quiz.
The quiz, yeah, and then I got her. So she told me that space was her favorite season. So the next interview I saw her, I gave her the space morph. I was like, do the morph. Christopher Kamen Lee, asked her the question to do the morph, and she totally did it. And I was like, all right, this girl knows what she's doing.
That's impressive.
It was.
So going along with those same lines, what has been your favorite moment or memory from any of the conventions you've been to?
Favorite? Oh man, are we allowed? Is this like a PG show? Can I tell like real stories?
Go ahead.
I don't want to call that anymore.
It's actually PG-13, so you can go ahead.
All right, I've hung out with some of these guys like outside of the convention, so we've done like parties and stuff together, and some of them are hilarious. Like Azim is so funny. That guy is one of the funniest guys I've ever met. I'm surprised he's not on a sitcom right now. I know he was auditioning for a few. That guy is hilarious, and like I've just had so much fun with him. In the convention, though, I think is when we do that Ranger, the quiz game with the matching the helmets.
Yeah.
It surprises me actually how well some of them do. Like one that hasn't come out yet is Najee. Najee did for the Blue Rangers, and he was like, "Listen, I'm only gonna get like my season in the first season," and I was like, "Okay." He ended up doing extremely well, and I was like, "Dude, what are you talking about?" But Najee's Power Ranger knowledge surprised me.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, yeah.
I remember you filming that one because I was at that convention.
That was fun. So you saw that one. There's a bunch that aren't out yet. Like we did one with Deborah, Katie from Time Force.
Okay.
We did what else? Who else do we have? We have I think done it already. Jason Font's done it. Steve Cardenas has done it. Steve Cardenas did it twice actually for blue and red.
Very cool.
So we've had a few that haven't come out yet that are really fun. We've had a lot of villain interviews lately too, which is really cool.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
All right. My next
Here's
question.
the next question. If you cosplay, who would you cosplay?
Oh, all right. So at Morphicon, I will be cosplaying for the first time as a ranger, and I can't tell you who it is, but I will tell you that it's never been done before.
What color?
That's gonna give away the secret. Actually, I'm never gonna take the helmet off either, so I don't think people are gonna know.
What?
You know what? I'm gonna
I'm
tell
gonna
you.
know then.
Yeah.
Fine,
You're
before
gonna do the whole
Morphicon, tell us what you are.
again, where he doesn't even know it's you. That's what happened with Carlos.
I know. That was what happened to me. I was like,
I
I was a Pokemon trainer, and I was like, I know it's him.
So yeah, so I'll tell you guys though, but so I will be, and it's already done. So I will be cosplaying the Phantom Ranger.
It's
He's like, all excited.
Was I not supposed to say?
nothing to say.
Well,
What happened?
yeah, if people know now, they'll know that it was me. But did you hear me who I said?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's going to be my cosplay. It's already done. Nobody else has done it yet. It was specifically made by Anarchy for me. He got it out to me, so it's great. I'm super excited for it.
Oh wow. Yes, we're all excited for our cosplay costumes. I'm gonna be.
Who are you guys going to be?
I'm gonna get a Red Ranger.
Nice.
Well, it's like the literally like knockoff, like from Party City. I don't know, but I'll be dressing up though.
It's awesome though.
Yeah.
I will be
Here's my mask.
the Lost Galaxy Red Ranger. It's question in the air if I'm gonna have the skirt or not, depending because it's very masculine. So it's gonna be the Lost
That's
Galaxy.
awesome. And you?
I'm actually, if I go, I don't have a cosplay. I'm not going to be able to get one in time, so I'll just be wearing my Power Ranger shirts, so.
Yes, you can borrow
Well,
one. I have an
you know,
extra.
the other cosplay I was thinking of doing, and I already told him this, and he said he'd let me borrow his necklaces. I was going to cosplay as Coda.
Oh.
That would be awesome.
Wait, Coda morph or Coda like caveman?
Unmorphed. Coda unmorphed. Caveman Coda. And I was going to have Yoshi cosplay as me and do interviews.
That's awesome. I think Ryan has the next question.
All right. Let's see. Hold up. What are you looking forward to this year at Morphicon?
I think the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is to see the new cast reveal. Because let's be real, we all know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And if we get any Rangers from the movie there.
Yeah. Rumor has it there's gonna be a trailer.
Rumor has it that that's looking pretty likely.
Yeah, because like I heard like
Sounds
San Diego, like the Comic-Con San Diego, there's no Lionsgate. I was like, okay, it's not there. Like so.
Oh, that's the first I heard of that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I heard there's like I think like Lionsgate's not gonna make an appearance there, so maybe the trailer might be in Morphicon. Well, who knows? It can like
Oh,
change.
that's crazy.
Who knows? It might change.
I think we'll get it. We'll get it in Morphicon. I think it's a month away. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I imagine like after they show the Ninja Steel like trailer and cast, that's when they'll show like the trailer for the movie, and maybe show like the movie cast. That'd be
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Guys, I have an idea for you. What if we started a movie? I wanted to get Yoshi back as the Red Ranger for the Ninja Steel session or season, because he could come back as a new character, like a descendant from Coda, right?
Yeah. That should happen. I mean, we wish it happened. Did they even audition for it? Wait, you can't do it again, right?
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? They could do anything now that Chip Lynn's back.
Oh, it's Austin. It's not.
Yes. One of our team members just popped in. He had to run an errand. That's Austin. Austin, meet Joe.
Hey,
What's
Joe.
up,
Nice to
Austin?
meet
How you
you.
doing, man? Nice to meet you as well.
Doing good.
And this time we can hear you, Austin.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't understand. I don't like Facebook Live.
Okay. The Ranger's life curse. There's always some kind of glitch. First video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, that's the same thing at that hashtag show all the time. If my cast members are here, they tell you all the stories.
Name one glitch or one thing that has happened.
Oh, a glitch? I got a good one. So are you guys familiar with Star Wars Star Wars Rebels or Star Wars?
Yeah.
The character Ahsoka, we had Ashley Eckstein on our show, and our audio completely dropped out, so we lost all the audio for the interview.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that was great. That was awesome.
She lives. That's for me. Just kidding.
Last week we kind of like hurt David J. Fielding's ears in the very beginning. We kind of had to delete that.
No.
Things happen.
Yeah, we're not perfect, but
No.
And neither are we. Believe me. Believe me.
Alright, so I have a question. Did you ever think that the hashtag show would become as successful as it has?
Yes, or else I wouldn't have done it. But I didn't think Power Ranger was going to be such a big staple, and that surprised me. So the way that I started with doing the Power Ranger stuff is that we were covering Morphicon last year, and I was only supposed to produce it, and Jessica was actually supposed to cover it. But I had to watch every single episode in the course of 3 weeks to prep her for it. So I saw it when I was a kid, and then I watched every single episode in 3 weeks, and I like fell in love with it all over again. And then everyone was like, "You should just do it," and I was like, "All right." So I just did it, and it was easy. It was pretty easy after that.
Very, very cool.
Right. Joe. What do you think of the movie Suits?
Oh, you can obviously tell the Power Rangers are Team Iron Man for sure. I know you're a Team Cap guy, but those look straight out of Stark Industries. I personally like them. I think they're different. I would have been fine with the spandex suits also, though, because I'm a traditionalist, but I like these suits. I think they look great.
Yeah, and like there's one in action right now.
Well, and I love that picture, by the way. I love seeing that suit like move like that. I wish that I want to see a closer look at their helmets, though.
To me, it looks like a Batman suit, like the original like Mal.
Oh yeah.
That's to me. That's what it looks like.
I'm really curious to see. My big question is, I'm really curious to see some of the other villains, like not just Rita, but if there's a Goldar or if there's a Finster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we would all cry if there is one.
I mean, there are 7 movies.
There's
6 movies.
What do you guys think about William Shatner lobbying to play Zordon?
I could see it.
I don't think I could take it seriously at all.
I want.
Yeah, I
Patrick
don't think
Stewart.
anybody takes William Shatner seriously.
I want Patrick
Oh,
Stewart.
Patrick Stewart would be great as Zordon.
Or Ian
And I got
McKellen.
another question. Do you guys think that Jason David Frank is growing his hair out for any part in this movie at all, whether it be Tommy or another part?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do too.
Just give him a cameo. I
We
mean, like,
all have our things that we like to say, but we will see. If Saban's gonna be Saban, he might bring him as a cameo, but
That's what I was thinking too.
I just want like a Stan Lee cameo for characters. I'd be really happy with that.
like a mailman or
well,
like.
Now we're gonna get a Haim Spawn cameo.
That'd be awesome.
No one would be excited.
You know what I like about
nobody's gonna care.
You know, like about the movie, like the pictures, like the Easter eggs of all the Disney season cities, like the streets.
Yeah, those are cool.
You know what?
Yeah.
I just want to see, because I talked to in one of my interviews I did with Dylan. What's his name? You guys know what I'm talking about.
RPM Black.
Yes. What's his real name?
Shoot.
Well, you guys know who I'm talking about. I was talking to him for a while.
RPM Black.
I was gonna say Patrick Ewing, Dan Ewing. He was really cool, but he actually said he wanted to come back and do like an RPM season now in like the Saban era. And it seems like that season had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because Rose MacGyver even stated that she that was the best like year of her life, with like meeting everybody. And everybody I've talked to from that season has been really, really adamant about like loving like each other, and they would totally do it again.
Even the Red Ranger.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
Guitarville, so funny enough. I don't want to. So we might be getting an interview with Guitarville, which is really cool. He's a friend of a friend, so I'm really excited for that.
Ask him about Jessica Jones.
Well, that's a part of the interview, yeah. But I definitely am going to talk Power Rangers with him because let's be honest, we do Power Ranger stuff.
I just want to say we just got Lewis on one of our other team members. I think he wants to say hi.
What's up, Lewis?
Hi.
Well, just a short note, we're all parts of the country like we told you yesterday. So coming back, it's like 10 over there, or no, 11 o'clock. So I think he's enjoying his night off.
That's awesome. Yeah, and that's crazy. You guys are doing this all from like different parts of the country. It's insane.
Yeah. I think Austin has the next question.
Shoot.
I do have the next question. Oh yeah. You've most likely seen things about the Order where people are classifying it as ex-Power Rangers Civil War.
Right.
What are your feelings on it?
I think it looks cool from what I've seen. I know that it's not there's not like a finished episode or anything. I actually was talking about this with somebody. We were going to try to get a premiere here at our studio, set up some chairs and stuff to see if we can get a first episode going. Funny enough, me and a few of our cast members, me, Dave, and Sarah, and Jessica, we're working on a Power Ranger kind of like thing too. And I think it's going to be completely different than what you've seen with like the Order or like Adi Shankar's Power Ranger thing. It's going to be a lot more fun and a lot more bright. We'll put it that way. We can't call it Power Rangers either, so we're going to call it Multicolored Spandex Heroes.
Just rolls off the tongue so easily.
It's not spandex.
Exactly, right?
We need the spandex.
That's true.
Yeah. What's it all about?
It's not spandex. You get the joke.
Yes.
Lewis, you're next with the questions.
You frozen?
He's frozen. Got another glitch.
Are those glitches you guys kept talking about?
Yeah, but at least he's Y-League, right? So everyone in Facebook Live, get Lewis on his smile. I'll go ahead with the question. Who is your favorite Ranger, Joe?
The Phantom Ranger.
Even his no identity.
I like the Phantom Ranger a lot. I like his suit. I like that he doesn't have an identity, and I like that it hasn't been revealed. Even though I asked Chip Lynn in one interview who he thinks it would be, and he wouldn't give me like a straight answer. So my favorite is definitely the Phantom Ranger, mainly because I think that it was such a cool kind of like origin, and it was such a mysterious character. And let's be real, it wasn't on one of the best seasons, but he was like the shining star of that season.
It was something different, right?
Absolutely, it was definitely something different, and it's something that I think one of the first times that they took like a character from the Japanese footage and made it like really their own.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So, speaking of Rangers and stuff, what was your favorite season or even just a single episode that you really enjoyed?
Power Rangers in Space, Countdown to Destruction. has to be my favorite, for sure my favorite season and favorite episode. I'm also a big fan of Lost Galaxy, but overall season, oh man, so it's so tough now that I really think about it. I loved SPD, I loved RPM, but yeah, I think it'd be Power Rangers in Space. And I have a huge crush on Tracy Lindgren.
Sorry. Popping.
Good, it's your turn.
Yep.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Oh. Besides Power Rangers, what other shows do you follow as a fan?
I'm a huge Marvel fan. Believe it or not, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I love Spider-Man, obviously. I'm definitely into comic books. I love comic books, including DC. But yeah, like everything really geek. Like I love Star Wars. I'm not a huge Star Trek fan. I love Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. Look at that, Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Ryan, how's it going? I'm not a big gamer. I'm not a big gamer. I do own a PlayStation 4, but I literally use it as a Blu-ray player, and it plays my Netflix.
Same here.
But yeah, I'm not really. My girlfriend's really into Overwatch right now, so it's kind of weird. Like just watching her play video. She's like, "You want to play?" I'm like, "No." I tried playing. I died in like 3 seconds. So.
I'm confused with this whole Overwatch. Like,
yeah, me too. Like,
right now.
the last game I played was Uncharted.
I am too. I don't understand. I mean, people that play it, awesome. But for me, like, it just feels like any other shooter out there.
Yep.
What is your favorite Ranger color?
I'm gonna have to say blue. Blue or black, but I like blue. I think I've liked every Blue Ranger, almost every Blue Ranger there's been. I feel like sometimes they don't get enough love, but I love it this season that Coda is actually more than just a caveman, and I like that they're not just playing him as just some dumb dude. And I think that I like the fact that his character has like a story arc. Actually, this season, this last Power Rangers Dino Charge and Dino Supercharge, I think that it's really, really good. It's brought a lot of people back into the awareness from when we were kids. When I was a kid, at least. I'm probably older than all of you. When I watched Mighty Morphin.
Yep.
How do you feel about how Savannah's doing with the new movie that's coming out about going into a different direction and try and pull a different audience?
I mean, in a way, I'm for it because it brings more exposure to Power Rangers, but I don't want the TV show to get lost in that shuffle. That's my biggest fear, actually, is that they put so much focus on this movie, and they just don't do anything with Ninja Steel or any other season thereafter, because then they're going to look at it as oh, it's just a campy show. And I mean, I obviously don't want it to fail because it's going to bring more awareness to Power Rangers, but I don't want them to lose sight on the TV show, because that's what, let's be real, that's what brought us all in as fans. That's what's been going on for the last 23 years, and reason why we have somewhere to go like Power Morphicon. It's not based on these movies.
All right, Joe. Well, I have another question for you. This is a fun one. It's from your show, actually. So you're a Red Ranger. Name 4 other Rangers from any team. One member only. One single season. Example, I'm Time Force. I'm Red Ranger, and I only choose one from Zeo, one from Turbo, one from any like that.
So I only named 4 Rangers though in total, right?
Yeah, total.
Red Ranger.
Actually, add another one for 6 Ranger, so you have a full team.
Okay, that's oh man, that's that's me, that's biting me in the ass right now, because that's the question I ask everybody. All right, so my Yellow Ranger would be, I'm gonna have to say, everyone's gonna think I'm gonna say Ciara, but I'm gonna say Emma Lahana from Dino Thunder.
Yeah.
There we go.
Dino Thunder Love.
Yes.
Dino Thunder Love. My Blue Ranger. Honestly, since if I mess up as a leader, I'm gonna pick Sky Tate, because at least I know if I mess up, he can take over.
Yep.
Pink Ranger. This is where it's gonna get tricky, because Kimberly. Oh, you know what? Another leader. I'm gonna pick Jen from Time Force.
I knew it.
Yeah.
And are we? Do you care if I go black or green?
You can go black or green.
Does it matter?
It's your team.
Okay.
Your team.
It's my team.
Yeah.
You know what? One of my favorite characters. I'm gonna pick Green, Adam, and Zeo. I love them. And for my sixth Ranger, even though he's my favorite Ranger, I'm not going to pick the Phantom Ranger. I am going to pick, man, this is going to be tough. Let me see. Who do I want as my sixth Ranger?
Oh, it'd be six ranger. Like no, like legit six rangers.
Legit sixth Ranger. Like, no, like,
No,
okay.
no, My Morphin Red. No, yeah.
No. Yeah, I'll get a legit sixth Ranger. You know what? Let's go Titanium. I'm going to give Rhett Fisher
That's
Yeah.
some love right there.
That needs some
Finally,
love.
some love.
Yeah. There's
Love
no
that tweet.
fan character, so.
That's a good team, though. It's a good
Yeah.
team.
Thank you.
Very good team.
A very
Thank
good
you.
team.
Did you ever have a crush when you were young on any of the characters of Power Rangers?
Did I have a crush? Did I have a crush? Yeah, of course. Amy, pretty much any female that was a Power Ranger I had a crush on. But one to stand out the most, Amy Jo Johnson, for sure.
Of course.
Tracy Lynn Cruz, Ashley. I still to this day have a crush on her.
Hey, Matter.
I have not met her, and I want to meet her. You know what? Who else I have a huge crush on is Caitlin Murphy from Overdrive.
You didn't talk about that.
I know that a lot of people didn't like that season, but
Wait,
I
she was
literally
yellow,
think
right?
I only watched it for her.
She was
Yeah.
yellow ranger?
Emma Lahana, I had a crush on. I think, and Ciara Hanna, because she's my buddy.
Okay, so any of our viewers that are still watching, I know it's late. If you have any questions, please put them below. And again, I like to say it's pretty late, so this is your chance to ask the questions. If you are there, you have a couple more minutes. But while you guys are typing up your questions, I have a question for Joe. Joe, do you know how the production process is with your show, with hashtags? Can you give us a summary of how you guys get everything set up for meetings? What's the process?
Sure.
How you guys get everything scheduled, especially with conventions?
Yes, so everybody has a specific job here. I kind of like run most of like overseeing everything. We also, like every talent in charge of a certain thing, we have a production manager, production coordinator, producers, directors. So everybody takes their own role. We have editors that get the footage. A typical convention week. Let's talk about next 2 weeks. We have E3. So I'll give you a brief rundown how that's going. What we do is we meet every Wednesday, have a production meeting, and kind of map out what we want to do. And after that, we send that off to the talent or to the cast members, making sure that they know what they're doing. And then we make sure we send out a call sheet with call times, and then we just shoot it. Sometimes it goes according to plan. Most times it never goes according to plan. And after that, we just kind of we get it to our editor, and our editor puts it up on Facebook and YouTube and wherever else it goes.
Oh, wow.
It's a long process.
How about those negative comments? Who's the first to react?
The negative comments? I think at this, you know what? It's so funny. So I used to get really like upset with when my videos would get thumbs downs, and now it's like I don't really care anymore because mainly it's because most of the Power Ranger community that I run into is very positive, and I think that's one thing that I love about just this community in general, or just the geek community in general. Overall, it's pretty positive. I know Kelly, who does our video games, and especially when she does the anime stuff, those fans are harsh on her, and it kind of sucks for her, but also it's building a thicker skin for her. So overall, I don't really pay attention to it. And like for example, I was just on Periscope stream like 2 nights ago, and somebody kept like there was a troll in there, and they kept chirping. And I finally said, you know what? Here's the facts. You're watching me. I'm not watching you. And then they were quiet, and then everything was fine after that.
I keep on telling these guys if you guys get any negative comments, I will get on there and start screaming. So any of you guys that are watching,
you know, and truthfully,
I'm gonna be at ya.
Yeah, with those negative comments too, I would recommend, like, truthfully, if you acknowledge them, the more you're feeding into them, and the more that it just fuels their fire. You guys are doing a great job, so keep it up. I think that you're gonna have more fans than you do haters. I mean, that's the way it goes.
Yes, and we do get our positive comments. Last week we had David J. building Zoran, and one of the viewers, he wasn't able to watch because he got into a car accident. But David, he responded. So we appreciate him by doing that.
That's awesome.
All right.
Oh, go ahead, Jessica.
Well, one of our viewers on Facebook actually does have a question for you, Joe. Link would like to know, have you ever been nervous when you're interviewing a ranger?
Yeah, you know what's funny actually? I think I get nervous every time I interview a ranger. It's so weird. Like I've done this a lot now, but it never goes away. And it's funny because one of our producers, JD, has to literally every convention because sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And he's like, no, you have to. Like you have no choice. And then I just do it, and then it's fine. But like, yeah, I get nervous all the time. Like I think it's a natural thing. And the truth is, I hate. Like, let's be real. Do you guys like watching yourself? I hate watching myself, and I hate my voice. It's the worst.
Same here.
I can't stand it. You guys are great though. You guys have great voices.
Nah.
Can you tell us of a uh-oh moment when filming or when you're interviewing someone that you're just like, crap, I wish I didn't say that, or was there a moment where you accidentally dropped the mic, or has that ever happened?
Drop the mic.
Yeah. Funny enough, so I don't necessarily, it wasn't my moment. It was Ciara Hannah's moment. Oh my God. So I was showing her the fan questions, and it was like on an iPad, and she was like moving her hands around like a crazy person, and she knocked it out of my hand and like,
Oh.
and I was like, Ciara, what are you doing? But she was cool with it. We were cool with it. It all worked out.
Aww. A couple of weeks ago, I think this is when you guys did the free comic book day. You guys had that video on YouTube. Dave, he saw the suits. How did you feel about his reaction? One of your cast members.
Oh, Dave hated those suits. Dave hates everything though. So we were just talking. I was just talking to Dave today about X-Men, and he hates everything. And it's like, it's Dave. Dave hates everything. It's just, I think that I understand his points because Dave's really into Sentai actually. He's a huge Sentai fan. So he's a purist when it comes to everything, and that includes movie suits. So the reason why he hates X-Men is because they're not wearing spandex. And I told him, Dave, nobody's gonna watch people wear spandex in this day and age. Like, this isn't the 80s or the 70s with those Superman movies. And he doesn't get it. He's like an old man.
Since social media, this is just a question for you, Joe.
Sure.
Because I do a lot of social media for my job, and how do you feel about social media these days, about how everything's getting spoiled, things are on Instagram, things are on Facebook, now we have Facebook Live, where all
Game of Thrones, man.
are connecting to each other.
Yeah, all right, so I shouldn't say I'm not huge into spoilers because we do those spoilers on our show all the time. But like, those are for people that want to watch them. But if you don't want to watch them, you don't have to watch them. But like this Game of Thrones thing, I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys, but because I don't know if you guys watch it or even care. But I was totally spoiled, and it's like, oh, come on. We have to have a little bit more respect. Or there needs to be a spoiler filter created for the media. But I'm not about spoiling things that don't want to be spoiled for people. Even though I did spoil the post-credit scene for X-Men Apocalypse for Dave by complete accident.
Like that Star Wars where someone said, hey, install this filter so you won't get any spoilers.
Yeah, exactly.
Was the spoiler for Game of Thrones something that already happened, or something that's going to happen that you found out about?
It's something that happened in just the last week's episode, but it was one of those things where I hadn't seen it yet. Like it's literally the same day, and I hadn't seen it yet. And I saw these things, and I'm like, oh man, like why would you do that? You got to give us a grace period at least, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And again, Joe, we thank you for joining us here on Rangers Live Chat. And again, anybody that is still watching, again, if you are watching still, and the first 3 people that share our video will receive a $5 Starbucks gift card. This doesn't include our team members, because I know some of you guys did it. You guys don't get it.
Oh.
And again, just to let everybody know, tomorrow we will have Power Morphicon Scott Zeller on in the afternoon at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And just a side note, next week, June 1st, Pink Ranger launch party in Anaheim at Pat Collectibles. Rangers Live Chat will be there doing a raffle for the order projects. And again, Joe, we thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Any last words for fans and fans of Rangers Live Chat as well as the hashtag show?
Words, yes. Did you guys see those new Power Ranger Legacy action figures that dropped today?
Yep.
Yes.
How excited are you guys? Now, because originally I was just going to get all the Red Rangers, so I think I'm just going to get them all now.
Haven't decided.
And I'm really happy that I'm happy that they're doing Ninja Storm too. Like with Mighty Morphin to me is like I'm kind of a little over it. I'm super stoked about the Ninja Storm.
Yes.
Ninja Storm was awesome. That's after WoW Force.
Yes, it was.
Made a big comeback.
I'm torn between them though, because I already have some of the figure arts, but do I want all the collection of the Bandai America Legacy? It's like I don't know what to do.
Which one's
I'm
worth
the same
more?
way, but see, so what sold me on the Bandai Legacy figures is that they're not gonna make any more figure arts. So I was like, I'm gonna get the Bandai Legacy ones now, and they're gonna do every Ranger. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They better do the Phantom Ranger.
Make your request, Joe. Make your request.
Yeah, right.
As long as they have the females, I will be happy.
Agreed.
The correct females with the correct skirts. There's some.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, when did Yellow Ranger have a skirt? And again, thank you so much.
Oh, Bandai.
I can't think of. I was gonna try to think of one, but I can't think of a Yellow Ranger with a skirt.
I know I saw one. It might have been just another country.
RPM.
Probably the newer ones, yeah.
RPM, Megaforce, Super Megaforce,
Yep.
Oh, Dino Thunder.
Bad Thunder,
Overdrive probably too.
Yeah.
Overdrive. Sorry, I'm thinking right now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Probably anything after Wild Force,
True.
Yeah.
when the Yellow Ranger was a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, some for Megaforce where they had when they came on. I think I saw a Ninja Storm yellow in a skirt. I thought that was awkward. I don't know if that was right. I know I saw pieces of it. So again, Joe, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
Any last words? Because I know you just wanted you were talking about the Red Ranger legendary toys. Any last words for your fans? And
You guys are awesome. Keep up the great work. I can't wait to see who you guys have. Obviously, I'll be watching Scott. Scott's a good friend. I can't wait to see him on your show tomorrow. And we'll get some Rangers on for you guys. Let's get some Rangers on. Look at that, my earbuds coming out. But you guys are doing a great job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And again, we can't wait to meet you at MorphoCon.
I'll see you at Anime Expo though.
We'll see you there. I might even see you at Collectibles. So there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
We'll keep in touch. Well, again,
Definitely.
you guys, everybody
Thanks.
have a good night. Everybody, Jess, last words?
Have a good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. I won't be on tomorrow. I have to work.
Austin,
Enjoy your holiday weekend. Hopefully everyone has Monday off, or most of you have Monday off. I'm enjoying it.
and Austin, please help me with the
Take care,
captions
Austin.
on your video.
I
Don't
can't
mind
even
me.
read my own lips.
Ryan's going to be gone. He might stay on. Ryan, you're going to be in the Philippines.
Yeah, I'll be in Philippines for 3 weeks, so there's a chance, depending on the time zones, I might make it for a show, but depends. So hopefully I can make it next week. So let's see what happens.
So
But
you
yeah.
can pick up Krista's costume for her, right?
Wait, what?
There you go.
It's not ready yet. And
Well-
guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
And
you.
we'll see you guys tomorrow. Back to Joe. Joe, say bye.
Bye, guys. It was a pleasure being on your show. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
You guys
Joe.
are awesome.
And again, Rangers Live Chat signing out. Bye, guys.